the problem. Senior students from Ateneo de Manila University are said to have 3 different modes of transport: public transport like LRT, jeepney and tricycle; private vehicle, walk to get to school from their residences and vice versa. In the study, a sample size of 128 senior students were surveyed based on the aforementioned modes of transport and the corresponding number of cuts they have incurred in 3 core subjects: theology, philosophy, and other core subjects, during the first semester. The students were also grouped according to the school where they belong. These include the School of Social Sciences, School of Science and Engineering, John Gakongwei School of Management, and School of Humanities. Therefore, the main objective of this study is to test if the resulting data shows significant difference in the number of absences among seniors who use different modes of transport. This study will only focus on the modes of transport, the corresponding number of cuts, and the blocking by Loyola schools. The reasons for their cuts are not anymore considered, yet for observational purposes, the 5 major reasons were listed down. Moreover, the samples are only seniors from Ateneo de Manila University, and the number of cuts are only within 3 core subjects, which they are all required to take. The null hypothesis states that all the group means are equal. The alternative hypothesis states that at least one of the group means is not equal to the rest of the group means, in order to reduce the variation of within treatments, where in this case the number of cuts incurred. A randomized block experiment is the design of the study. This is in order to detect the difference between the treatment means more easily. A survey among 128 senior students from Ateneo de Manila University was conducted. The mode of transport, number of cuts in theology, philosophy, and another core subject, and their school were gathered. Specifically, 8 students for every mode of transport and school were surveyed in order to have a uniform number of samples. The survey forms were distributed manually and through online within a span of 6 days. The resulting data were then gathered, tallied, and tabulated. Finally, the analysis of variance, 2-factor without replication, of the data analysis tool pack was used to determine whether the null hypothesis would be rejected or fail to be rejected. Here are the total number of cuts per mode of transport, which is grouped according to the Loyola school. The next one just shows the number of cuts per subject. Based on the ANOVA table, the F values of the mode of transport and Loyola schools are both less than their respective F critical values. Moreover, their P values are greater than 0.05. Therefore, we failed to reject the null hypothesis at a 0.05 significance level. That is, when based on the number of cuts of the senior students, there is no significant difference among all the mode of transport means and their corresponding Loyola schools. Since the 5 major reasons for the absences of the senior students are illness, heavy traffic, schoolwork, extracurricular activities, and other personal reasons, the group recommends that for the next study, such reasons would be used as another independent variable. In that case, 2-factor ANOVA may be used to determine whether the effective mode of transport depends on the reason of absence.